So this is La Spezia. We're on our way to Florence and Pisa, which are over in Tuscany. This is in some other district, but it's where the boat, it's Livorno. It's where the boat is tied up.
Sunny days, I'm trying to get some.
So this is just getting on the freeway to get over to Florence.
Okay, now I need to pass around the bus for a few more things. I need to give you maps, one per couple. Range, okay, which is about 15 miles long. They're called Apuane Alps. Carrara is the nearest town, so that's why we call them from Elba Island. Elba Island is in between Tuscany, the coast of Tuscany, and Corsica, okay? They have granite on the island, but they don't have the same equipment that they do have here in the Carrara quarries. You know, the Romans began to excavate the Apuane Alps for marble more than 2,000 years ago. So you can imagine how enormous the quantity of marble is. And you know, still today, nowadays, they ship millions of tons of marble overseas, plus the marble that remains in the country. Because here by Carrara there is a port which is used only to ship the marble all over the world. In the 13th and 14th century, the people who made the rules in Florence were craftsmen and merchants involved in the manufacturing of wool, silk, leather, and gold, because on the slopes of the mountains, on the hills, it's pretty much all olive trees. See all the small trees around here, those are all olive trees. Where the olives are harvested, they're handpicked by hand, the aqueduct to deliver the water from the mountains into the town of Lucca. See the archways, that's the Roman aqueduct.
So this is Florence or Firenze. This is like the old market square or something.
Senegalese, volete mangiare solo qua?
Ormai e che c'ha di famiglia perché non esce di casa. Io mi dispiace di
This is the Cathedral of Florence.
First, the church, St. Mary, on the right-hand side of the facade is the bell tower, separated. And here, on the right-hand side is a building all covered with stucco. That is the baptistry. The baptistry of charity used for baptism.
So this is the baptistry. It's being refurbished. The bell tower, the main church, and it's the fourth largest cathedral in the world.
First they were smaller, and secondly they were longer. Often again, 170 years. I tell you immediately that we're looking at the copy of the door. The original door is
This is the door of the baptistry. It's gold. This is a copy. The real thing's in a museum somewhere.
Mi sembra di sì, ma c'erano le scale. Dietro, in particolare.
Well, the dome of the cathedral is obviously the last thing to be built. Until the beginning of the 1400s, we had no idea of how to cover that big hole.
Believe it or not, there are cars that try and go down these streets. That's mostly supposed to be pedestrian, but delivery cars, but occasionally you get just someone driving down the street. It's kind of insane. I believe most of these outdoor ones are reproductions, and the real things are in museums. So this was the government building.
I know. But soon it became too small and insignificant. So this is 1299 they started the construction. That's from here. Historical.
So this is Palazzo Vecchio.
Audience hall. It's a private government Some of them.
So these statues are all originals.
And the two most famous ones are here under the front. So here under the right, representing the story. Yeah, and that's why. The grave of the divine human statue of 1581. Five is jumping on there. And then under the left.
So that's the Rape of the Sabine Women, which is a fairly famous one. And that's Perseus with the Medusa. So this is the statue of David, but this one is a copy. It's the only copy in the square. So this is Hercules done by a knockoff when David was successful. And that was Neptune. Same thing. And the Florentines did not like either of those statues. They loved David. So that's the restaurant where we're having lunch. This is the River Arno. So this is the Arno River. So this is the Ponte Vecchio, which just means Old Bridge. It's the only bridge that wasn't destroyed in World War II. There are secret passages under it that the Medici used to get in and out of their palace without getting caught.
Сейчас мы еще отобьемся от группы, будет вообще.
So this is inside that church. We're not positive at the moment what the church itself was called. All the churches have decided that letting people in is a moneymaker, so it's like €6 to come in per person. Smaller churches want 4. And this church has something to do with St. Francis of Assisi. Couldn't hear very well, but he might have been buried here. Central Plaza. And we're still having lovely weather out here. See, it's pouring rain. So now we're walking back to the bus. Sun's coming out. Can actually walk without an umbrella. All I can say is they really need some emission laws on these little motorcycles because they stink when they drive by. And there's all the buses waiting to pick different people up. It's quite the zoo. So now we're in Pisa. We're walking over to the square where the Leaning Tower and a lot of the other leaning buildings are. So as you might guess, a lot of tourists. So on the tower, you can see how they tried to weight it back the other way by starting to lean it back the other way on the top couple of stories. But they had to do a whole thing a couple of years ago to keep it from actually falling over.
Девочки, внимание, Германия. Так, это нет внимание. Я вот не могу. Ну, поджимаю.
I don't know if they're restoring it or things got stolen or what's going on up there.
Ok, andiamo alla bruna. Ah sì, guarda che ci sono anch'io.
And that's the gate we came through. This is the cemetery.